Merry Christmas, everyone, and welcome back to a new episode. So, it has been a long time since I uploaded. Some of you probably thought I quit, but I didn't. So, a few things before we get started is I will be reviewing Q-Force, which is an LGBTQ plus spy show. So, if you like this show, what you're going to watch in any kind of way, you can support me and help me make better episodes, whether it be better audio equipment and maybe even having a few guests. So if that seems interesting to you at all, or you just want to do it to be nice, I don't know, whichever you choose, you can check the link in the description or on the website. This is an Anchor podcast, so I'm guessing wgwcast.com. So what are my thoughts? So I definitely give this show a 10 out of 10, which I know I give a lot of shows 10 out of 10, but that's just because the only shows I watch are shows I like, so I'm gonna rate it a 10 out of 10. Although some shows I did rate less than a 10 out of 10 for some reasons, but most of the time it's a 10 out of 10. So Q-Force is actually a new show this year. It's a Netflix original show and came out September 2nd, 2021. It has one season, so it didn't take me long to finish at all, only about 6 to 8 hours. So it starts as a top recruit at the Academy of the American Intelligence Agency, AIA, or it's called the AIA. Steve Merriweather tells everyone he's gay at his graduation ceremony, which isn't a good idea, because he finds out that he isn't appreciated for being gay, and the AI director Dirk Chunley believes that the LGBT plus agents are less effective on the field than straight ones. And yeah, so he's homophobic basically, and because of that, he sidelines Steve by assigning him to West Hollywood because it has a large LGBTQ plus community and no significance to national security. And before he got, you could pretty much say depromoted or something. There is a deputy director who everyone just calls her V, and them two have a pretty close relationship, I guess, I don't know, they have a pretty close relationship, I don't know if you would say, best friends or, mother and son, something like that, but as he was leaving, V looked at Steve and he said, "In 10 years, you'll be running this place." 10 years later, he's still stationed in West Hollywood with the team he recruited over the years. We have a namely mechanic and driver Deb, disguised artist Twink, and expert hacker Stat, who are all part of the LGBTQ plus community just like Steve. So the team is also called Q-Force behind their back, which I have no idea, as a play on the word queer. Steve is tired of the team not having any cases from the AIA, so he convinces his team to go rogue and find assignments for himself. So basically, they all go over some things that they might find suspicious throughout their day, and thanks to Twink's tip-off, the team finds a terrorist at a gay bar and successfully takes him down. It takes a little bit. It doesn't always go good, but it takes a little bit. So while doing that, they discover information. Linked to the terrorist. Okay. Okay. While doing that, they discover information linked to the terrorist right. So while they do that, they discover things that links the terrorists to a nuclear bomb plot. Chun-Li does not like the idea at all that they went rogue behind his back. So they get yelled at and fired. But the AIA deputy director V, just like I talked about before, defends the team and has them promoted. She agreed that if the team messes up just once, Chun-Li can fire her, which Chun-Li was looking forward to, so, he agreed because he was sure they were going to mess up. So the team gets settled in their new upgraded HQ in West Hollywood and adopts the name Q-Force. Steve's old academy rival Steve Buck is assigned by Chun-Li to supervise him. You see, so that's the first episode, and they start in a not so good garage and end up in a super cool HQ with the name Q-Force. So it may seem all good, but nobody on the team likes the new supervisor Chuck, the straight guy. Not just because he's straight, but he's also kind of dumb and kind of annoying and kind of, I don't know, he doesn't really listen, I guess you could say. So yeah, so that's pretty much the first episode. And so the description, if you literally just look up Q-Force on Google, the description is a handsome secret agent and his team of LGBTQ plus supervises embark on extraordinary adventures. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. if you guys, I'm guessing most of you haven't seen it because it just came out like last month, I would recommend watching it. But keep in mind, this is not for kids. It's rated TVMA, an adult animated series. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And if this seems interesting to you, then you should probably check it out because I think it's really good. So thank you guys for listening, and again, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I guess I'll see you next time, whenever that is, hopefully soon.